So you are most welcome, and thank you for finding time to be here with us. Allow me to share the slides so that you are able to follow very, very easily. And I'll start by sharing with us the mission. What are we here for? What have we invited you here to learn? Okay, so as you can see there, our mission is simple: to train and equip entrepreneurs so that they can be able to reach maximum income potential by earning extra income. Extra income, we are assuming that you are earning something from somewhere else. So this comes in to supplement your income. And the very first thing we really appreciate is that both health and wealth are important. And those two forms the basis of our discussion tonight. But then your health is your greatest wealth. Show me someone who has all the money, but they are custodians of diseases. And I'll show you someone who is about to spend their entire wealth looking for health. So let's always have priorities right. Your health is your greatest wealth. And World Health Organization recommends that if you want to perfect your health, or rather to maintain a perfect health, then use this wellness triangle. Eat lots of whole grains, but of course, before then you need to manage your weight and do exercises. Then after whole grains, you eat lots of fruits and vegetables to boost your immunity. These are simple things to understand. Then eat less of proteins. As we go up, we are reducing the triangle, the smaller. Then avoid fats and sugars. If you must take only 2 teaspoons of sugar in a day, not per every cup. But do we do exactly this? If you are in urban centers, this is really not practical. So we do the opposite. Does this look familiar? The kind of meals, the meal that this lady here is having, does that look familiar? I'm sure to so many people they can identify with this. Does it look yummy, as my children would say? Yes, but I can tell you, it's yummy on the mouth, but when it goes past mouth, it becomes yuck to your health. So we eat in this inverted triangle, lots of fats and sugars, and lots of proteins like meat, little of fruits and vegetables. People only think of that when they are hospitalized. Very little of whole grains, if any, and no exercise. Now, what's the result of doing that? All these chronic diseases, heart disease, like pressure, diabetes, cancer, stroke, asthma, obesity, arthritis, name them, and they are on the rise. But we have good news. Hey, we have good news. All is not lost. 63 years ago, this gentleman here, though he was only 19 years, then Jerry Blasfield, he came up with the perfect solution that has stood the test of time. He founded Neolife International from US in 1958. Of course, it came to Africa in 1971, Kenya 1996. I know we have people here who are in different countries than what I've mentioned. We are in over 57 countries today. And the company was started to help people prevent or fight chronic diseases. Why has it stood for those years? Simple, our strong values. Things like honesty and integrity. We uphold absolute honesty and integrity. Things like people are number one. We value people. 100% of what we think about is better lives for people. Then products that work. To reverse that trend of chronic diseases, we'll be using natural, organic, scientifically researched products. Then long-range vision. Even our children's children will find this opportunity and benefit from it. It has been there for 63 years, it will be there for another 63 years. Equal opportunity for all. 81 years old, 18 years old. Professor, and those who never went to university. As long as you have dreams that you want to achieve, then you are welcome. Now, what you can see there, these guys, they are the members of our scientific advisory board who make sure that these products are scientifically researched and they really work. Like the chairman there, Dr. Anna Fast late, was the founder of cancer chemotherapy. Yet he came over to Neolife and founded Neolife Scientific Advisory Board. So that's the high level of science that we are talking about. So look at this perfect solution here. We are not able to eat whole grains as we should. So the company gives you a product called 3NN. That is whole grains put together so that they work on our cells to make every single cell very healthy. Then fruits and vegetables we supplement with carotenoid complex, which boosts your immunity in 20 days by 37%. Then omega salmon plus, very good for the oils that we need in our bodies without cholesterol. Then it's very good for brain, for heart health, joints, and all that. And then we have multi, meaning many minerals and vitamins. Now the 4 are put in that sachet at the top there. And then 30 sachets like this one are put in this box called Provitality. As a matter of fact, in your very first 3 days, 2-3 days of using Provitality, you'll have such a sweet testimony of how vibrant you are, full of energy, and you are excited about the person you are becoming. Now, for those who are not able to have to swallow capsules and all that, very young children and very old, then you can give them liquid on the left-hand side. That's the equivalent of the Provitality. Now, once you've taken Provitality, the triangle that was upside down now sits up in the right side up. And you can now be able to do your other things when you are that healthy. However, it's not only the Provitality that we have more than 100 different products. And in January, we are launching another one new product. So the scientists are doing an incredible job. So these are weight management products that I'm sharing here, Neolife Tea, Neolife Shake. If you want to lose some weight in a proportional way, in a very healthy way, then you use this. We also have Hambos. Hambos are meant to fine-tune our hormones. Ladies in the house, listen to this good news. As you change from child to youth to adults and old age, your hormones are always changing. And they are not changing to the better, but to the worse. We call it a hormonal imbalance. That is why some ladies are not able to conceive children. Some ladies are having tough times during their menses. Then also these cancers that come like ovarian cancer and the like. So take feminine Hambo and you'll be perfect. For us men, masculine Hambo is not optional. If you want to remain as a man and you don't want at some age to get prostate cancer. We have others like aloe vera plus, very good for ulcers and digestion problems and all that. Now, in the kitchen, your whole house, we have these natural detergents. Shun away from using chemicals in the name of soaps. Use these natural ones, okay? Then we have skincare. Again, ladies are very sensitive more than us men on their looks. You want to look younger for longer, then this is a perfect solution. The skincare products you are seeing here are age-defying. Then we have for children program, as you can see there, the best investment you can do to your children is their health. And then we have agri-care products for farming. Instead of farming with chemicals and affecting the pH value, we have one called Supergrow. Supergrow is very perfect in boosting your yield 3 times, yet it's organic and it's very economical. 1 liter, you use 1,000 liters of water in it, and you spray in all the crops. So those are some of the many products that we have. And when you partner with us, you'll be able to get literature talking about each one of these products and so on and so forth. So when you use our products, you feel better because you used our supplements, you feel better, lots of energy and all that. Then you look better because you're using skincare also. Remember, what you take in reflects from the outside. And then when you use skincare, natural ones, then you look better. And finally, with our natural detergents, you live better. So that is the bit of health. And before I transition to the wealth bit, that is the issues of money, I will want to pause there. And if Dr. Malusi, you are now there, I want to give you some 2 or 3 minutes to say hi to us. We appreciate you being part of the team as a medic. And I think, Dr. Malusi, are you there? You could put your video on if you are there. Right, I think Dr. Malusi is not there yet. All right, next time we'll be able to hear from him. So then let me first move on to the next session. And that is the wealth. Wealth. So now we've got to wealth. And you know what? That is what brought me. Issues of wealth is what brought me financial and lifestyle success. I remember when we were still working as employees. Yes, my wife as a TSC teacher and myself as a university lecturer, we were earning some money from our bosses, but it was never enough. We could work very hard. Every single day we wake up early, we go to work, and in the evening we go back home, and we did that every, year in, year out, but we were not making ends meet. We were not able to live our dream life. We got to a point where we started asking ourselves, where are we going wrong? I don't know whether you've ever found yourself at that point where you're asking yourself, I'm working so hard and things are not working out. Where am I going wrong? It is at that time that one gentleman came to our house and shared this opportunity with us. My wife was more interested with the health bit because she wanted to lose some kgs. She was 124 kgs then. That's dangerous. For me, I wasn't concerned with the health. My concern was wealth. I needed some money like yesterday. I wanted to stop paying rent in Nairobi so that I can live in my own house. I was tired of walking to the university with my students using matatus, and you are embarrassed in front of your students by the touts, It was so hurting. So I didn't think twice. In any case, they told me that I can continue working where I've been working, but on part-time basis, I built this business. And I asked myself, what do I have to lose? So I got started. And today, I tell you, friends, I have such an amazing testimony of what has happened to myself and my family. That whenever I see someone coming for the very first time, I imagine that they are about to make that kind of success. So let's see, how do we use those products to build sustainable wealth? First of all, what are your dreams? Do you want to earn extra income? Do you want to drive one of the best machines that, or you see people driving? Or what is your dream car, whichever it is? Do you want to travel around the world for holidays and for fun? Do you want to live in beautiful homes instead of living in squeezed places and maybe somewhere where security is compromised and all that? Then this is how we do it. First of all, we recognize where you are. You must know where you are for you to move from there to where you want to be. Currently, are you an employee? These are people who depend only on employment. So they don't control their finances. They are the mercy of someone else. Their salary is dictated by someone else. So you may not go very far that way. Then SE is self-employed. Those who start small businesses. Unfortunately, the businesses own them. They don't own the businesses. If you are not there, the business doesn't work. So that's additional stress, not additional income. Then we have big business builders on the right-hand side here. These are people who start businesses that can be scaled to, many countries, and they leverage on time and people. So they don't work alone, and therefore they build enormous wealth without working hard. They work smart, and that is the concept we want to discuss with us today. then they automatically become investors. Investors are people who don't have to work for money. Money works for them. Now, who do you think work hard? Left-hand side or right-hand side? It is the left-hand side. By the way, the left-hand side works for the people on the right-hand side. And the people on the left-hand side are mostly the most educated people. Unfortunately, our education system taught us to work hard in school so that we can be employed by the guys on the right-hand side. But we want to ask us today, who would want to move from the left-hand side to the right-hand side, the side of abundance than lack? And we have a sure vehicle. I know the answer to everyone is yes, I would love to move. But now the thing is, do you have a sure vehicle to help you to cross over? Now, Neolife becomes a perfect vehicle, and they give you all the support. Importation of products is not up to you. Delivery of the products to whatever the destination. They give you website and other social media platforms, online platforms to build the business, and so on and so forth. So what you do is you partner with a company like this. You are directly connected. You are not an employee of Neolife. You are directly connected with the company, but you need to pay a one-time fee of 9,280. With the 9280, that money comes back to you. Look at this, amazing. You get a kit. That is it contains international license. We are in 57 countries, and you can build the business in all those 57 countries. We'll be mentoring you on how you do that. Then you are given literature materials that explains about all the products. That's why we didn't go into the types of products and all that. And then you are given the top products in the company, Profitarity Pack. So for a whole month, and every product is assigned points. So that's why we are saying that the 6 points here, because Profitarity itself is at the 6 points. These are the points that will be translated in money end of the month. The more points you have, the bigger the bonus. You are given your own website and the free delivery of your kit and products to wherever you are in the country. So now look at this. After you've partnered with the company, what is your work? Number one, very simple things, basic things, easy to do, give you a discipline. Now buy the products for your own use. Change your shop. Today I buy aloe vera plus juice from the company, which is natural and very good for our health, instead of buying sodas from the shops for my children. I changed from 7Cs to Omega Salmon Plus, from natural and the normal tea I was taking to Neolife tea, and so on and so forth. So when you buy for your own use, you get points. Number two, you share the product with those who are not members and they would want to use the product. So you get points and you get profit. Why profit? When you are buying, you are given 25% discount. But when you share that with your customers, then all that 25% discount becomes your profit. Then 2B is you share the opportunity. Bring as many dreamers as possible so that they can also partner with the company and they will be doing what you are doing, and therefore they will also be paid by the company. So we build a team of entrepreneurs. We are all part of the business and we are being paid. So I will show you how the sharing of opportunity makes you receive your income. And the last one is number 3, you train so that you can get the right skills. You cannot perform very well in that which you have not trained. So let's now talk about the networking, that sharing opportunity. You have partnered with the company, you've bought a few other products, and the person who invited you here will guide you on how easily you buy the product. And let's use this hypothetical case where you have 250 points. Now the company will give you a recognition pin, like mine here, but yours will be written manager. Now as a manager, you start getting a small bonus of between 500 to 2,500 Kenya shillings in that month. Is that small? The answer is yes. But is it worth to start small going up? The answer is yes. Nobody starts at the top. We all start down going up. Now, the next thing is to now bring your friends who are also dreamers. Let's say you have Tom, Mary, Joe, and Peter, and they also love the opportunity. They join so that they can better their health, they build wealth, they enjoy lifestyle and all that. And assuming they also have 250 points from where? Buying whatever they want to use in their house and for their customers, then that gives you, as you can see, over 1,000 points and you are called a senior manager. With 1,000 points, you are a senior manager earning 2,500, 20,000 Kenya shillings per month. Remember, this is part-time. I'm showing you the easiest way of building a continuously growing wealth. Now, with the 2,000 points with your team, not alone, you are called an executive manager and you're earning 20,000 to 50,000 per month. And then you also enjoy a lot of lifestyle and incentives. Now, this is where life becomes so sweet. When you have developed a number of senior managers and you are called a director with 4,000 points and you're earning 50,000 to 90,000, you also get a pin, recognition pin, written director. Life changes. We say that life starts at 40, but the truth is life starts at director level. There are also so many other benefits, hefty cash incentives, lifestyle invitation in 5-star hotels, leadership school, director profile, world-class recognition, and so on and so forth. So in a summary, this is the ladder. You start from down there as a distributor, you go all the way up to director where I've shown you. But let me pause there. If you can help someone to become a director, then you will shoot to the level of software director where you are paid 100,000 per month Kenya shillings, and you also start traveling out of the country. In May next year, we'll be traveling to Europe, Czech Republic, with our software directors, everything paid for by the company. If you have 3 directors, you are called a Ruby director, earning over 200,000 Kenya shillings per month. And again, we go with you for Ruby orientation in South Africa, Joburg, a hotel called Santon Sun, pure gold cotton hotel. Oh man, when you are there, that's when you remember that you are fearfully and wonderfully made. And the climax is when you have 6 directors and above, and you are called a president team member, earning over 500,000 per month. And this is so doable. Hear it again, it is so doable, and especially if you are that person who believes in yourself and you believe in God, and you believe also in those who are there to mentor you. So that is the song, that's the story. And at this juncture, before we get to towards the end of the session, I will want to give a chance to one of the directors to represent all the other directors. And this is someone who is doing the business in a very, very big way. She came in a few years ago and she was able to prove that you don't have to be here for long for you to be a director. And I want to take us all the way to Kericho, where we'll bring in Sally Simotwo. If you can hear me, please, Sally, you can take a few minutes to share your success story. Sally, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, PT. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you, but can't see you. Put your video on, please, and take it over.
Okay, the video may not come in. It will cut because I'm charging the phone. Let me just speak.
It's all right.
Okay. Good evening, superstars. As you've heard, my name is Sally Simotwo Bates. I do my business in Kericho. New Life found me when I was down. I had a problem with my back. My background is I'm an accountant by profession, and accountants sit a lot in the office. And so I really did my book balancing and disbursement of funds and all that. And at at a particular time, I got a problem with my back. I had a very serious back issue. And then, so I did a lot of going to the doctor, MRIs and all that. But somehow it was not really helping me a lot until at some point I had to really look for solutions from social media. And there was a product that I saw in the social media grounds and I ordered for it. And this person told me, let's meet somewhere in Kericho town at a particular shop. And so I went there, and she gave me this particular product for my back. And so I took the product, I used it, but somehow it did not do anything for me. And so I kept on searching. I was really searching for a solution for my back because I was really having a serious issue. Actually, it was so serious, so much that I was actually really crying and telling God, please send me something. And you see, when you pray to God, God sends you something. And so somebody invited me to the meeting and said, come for a meeting where we will be talking about health and wealth. And so my eye caught the health part of it alone at that time. And so I went to a business meeting in Kericho town, and the presentation was done. It was done actually by Redemptor, our PT Kericho. And my mind was seriously close to the health alone. And I just heard about the health alone at that time. And so at the end of the day, I joined the meet. I joined the business only to take the products Pro Vitality and Calmac, gelated Calmac. And so I went and I started on it. And apparently the back issue was fixed. Yani, I could not believe it. But then the next time they called us for the meeting, I went back now to seek more, what is this that could have just taken away the problem that I had had for some time. And so I went there and I was able to be taught more. My mind was now open to hear more about the Neolife and what it has for me. And so my problem got solved up to this moment. I have no back issue, just say for those that when I am tired, when I have done my work. And so I have no issue with my discs and anything like that. Now, the future for me in your life, I'm here to stay in your life because I have enjoyed my health. I'm enjoying the finances. I'm also enjoying the lifestyle in your life. And so I'm actually working on fulfilling my dream, having now that I am having my good health. I'm enjoying my finances, the finance. And so I don't lack finances in your life because I have the products, I'm sharing the products, I'm using the products, and I'm really enjoying all that I am able to enjoy in your life. So the future is bright for me. And one thing that I've also enjoyed in your life and something that I really appreciate at this moment is personal development. Being able to really grow and even the reading of books and even the sharing with others in the Superstars team. It is really a very something that I don't take for granted. And so I've enjoyed and I'm enjoying and I'm continuing to enjoy. The future is bright for me in your life. God bless you. Back to you, PT.
All right. Thank you so much, Sally, for sharing with us. Yes, I saw Sally come, and hers was a terrible one in terms of health. I really wished that her video would be on. You would have seen how glowing her face is because of using the products and all that, but next time she will. So now, thank you so much for that. And I think it's such an awesome session for me to now, as we wind up, share with you my success journey with Pieros, my wife and partner. Because sometimes you might think those people were super successful, they were lucky, they were special, they did something that is so special. But I want to tell you, no, we all start where you are. I'm tempted to repeat that. We all start exactly where you are, feeling inadequate, feeling like I've not done business before, feeling like I'm not so good, my background is not that nice. All of us, we start there. But if you are very hungry for success, then you are not led or guided by fear, but desire to succeed. Okay, so now let me mention this, that we started as distributors in 2010, 17th of July 2010. And we were too busy. We didn't know where to really get time from. But when something is so important, you find time. If it's not so important, you find excuse. For us, we wanted to change our lives, period, nothing else. So we couldn't afford any excuse of being busy. Have you realized that people who are too busy often are the poorest? Because they are working for others. But those guys who are so free, they have all the money. They are playing golf at WINDSOR Golf and Country Club on a working day. So I challenged myself, I am going to focus on my dreams and not fear of where to get time and everything. And listen to what happened. As a matter of fact, I want to show you exactly what was happening then and what is happening now. You see this photo here. Now, this is Josphat before. That's where we were staying and we were paying rent. Are you paying rent today and it's paining you? Don't you worry. Look at what is happening today. Instead of paying rent, we are collecting rent and we are living in a very good home. Look at the machine that I am driving currently. And those days I was walking. I hope I'm communicating. I'm talking to somebody here who is living life short of what they would have wished. And I'm telling you, in 2 to 5 years, this will have changed totally, 100%. That is the latest shape of Land Cruiser. You drive it and you are up here and you are wondering how it is down there with your good friends. But then those who care, one of these days they will also be at that level. That's my family there, between the ages of 13 years down to 7 years, our children, 4 of them. Now, this is a bit terrible. This is where my wife, Pia Rose, was brought up. And on the right-hand side, that is the house that she built for our parents, my in-laws. What a blessing. And were it not for this opportunity, I can tell you for a fact, she wouldn't have done that kind of a house. So don't take this opportunity as just like any other. My own parents are driving themselves from this opportunity. So you achieve your wondrous dreams and you are joining the best team, superstars team. You can see my shirt here is written superstars. That's the best team that you are joining, where we mentor you. We make sure that when you join us, we have to hold your hand until you succeed. That's how we've been able to be #1 team in your life. Wow. And in terms of traveling and lifestyle, you all will be enjoying this. This is where we take you and you become a director in our team. It's not the company that takes you. It's us as your leaders. We pay for your entire day lifestyle in a 5-star hotel. All these are directors. All these are directors. Then we take you to WINDSOR Golf and Country Club. After that, we take you to South Africa Santon Sun Hotel for Ruby orientation. That was in Victoria Falls, Zambia in 2012. Then we went to Dubai, Grand Hyatt Hotel, you know, in 2013. That's the founder down there between Pieros and myself. And these are Nigerians. They love lifestyle like crazy. Then here we were in Atlantis, the Palm, climbing to the top of the tallest building, Burj Khalifa. You can see it there. And life is just so excellent. Then we went to George. It's an island in Indian Ocean. Then with my team, we went to Cape Town. We were being recognized for great job done. That is red carpet recognition with all these leaders. I can see people who are in this call, likes of Lydia Mwesa. I can see Dakanyo Samuel, Redemptor, so many of them, you know. And then we went to Abu Dhabi. You can see the welcoming dinner at Abu Dhabi Golf Club. Nice places. We went to Ferrari World. Those who are young here, you might understand these kind of events. Ferrari World, Yas Water World, the biggest mosque in the world, and life has never been the same again. At that time, you're being hosted in a 7-star hotel, Emirates Paris. Then we went to Mauritius, young and old. Then we went to Mexico, Los Cabos in 2018, October. Look at that. We were celebrating 60 years of success. And all these are president team members. What does that tell you, ladies and gentlemen? That you too can be a president. You don't have to, we don't have only 1 or 2 presidents. And nobody can stop you. Then in 2019, just before COVID, we went to Abu Dhabi again. That's Florence Okechda and Orao, the husband. That's the CEO, Kendra. Then we were also with my biological father. Imagine what an opportunity where you enjoy life with your children, your parents, and everyone who cares. I can only say you are most welcome, ladies and gentlemen. And when you go out, you come back with some token of appreciation. What would you feel if the company told you, hey, you've done a good job, get the 615,000 Kenya shillings, go taking tea in the airport as you go back to Nairobi? That's when you realize, wow, I immersed myself in a pool of abundance. And you never cry of financial challenge. And now in May next year, we are all headed for Prague, Czech Republic, to enjoy ourselves. Where will you be in May? Don't be where you have always been. It's not good enough that you are born in Kenya. I know there are those who are not in Kenya, but let me use that illustration. You shouldn't be born in Kenya. You are brought up in Kenya. You are married in Kenya. You know everything is in Kenya. You fall sick in Kenya, you die in Kenya, you might resurrect in Kenya. It is good to go out there, you enjoy life. And when you go to heaven and God asks you, how was life down there? You tell God, oh, it was excellent. Actually, I thought I was already in heaven. So that is the sweet song for our guests. I hope you've decided that you want to be part of us. We can't wait to hold your hand and enjoy life together. We love seeing new people coming on board and we walk together. And when we are in the plane on our way to some exotic place, you'll be seated on my left or right or ahead of me, you know, wherever you are. And we'll be saying, wow, it's good that you came in on 11th of December 2021. And that is when you are live tuned. So thank you so much. At this time, please get in touch with the person who invited you and ask them one question. One question. How do I start now? They will give you the PayPal number. Then the amount is only 9,280. Pay that money, forward the message to the person who invited you here. They will guide you on how to register, and we start immediately. 2022, you start with new resolutions. And by close of the year, I guarantee you, you would have achieved what you would have taken many, many, many years to achieve if you were to achieve at all. So thank you so much, yours, Josphat Kariuki. On behalf of all the people who invited you here, we say thank you God bless you. Enjoy your weekend and holiday, and see you at the top. Bye-bye and good night.